Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Denard Spann is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Liner towards second. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Striding into the box, Joe Panic. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Sent toward first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Buster Posey steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. Now the double steal is on here. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Into the box, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 9.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Brandon Crawford stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store. Rodriguez for one, on to first, and they get the double play. Angel Pagan gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and two gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Joyce is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. John Jaso comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there at the knees, strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. And this is handled out there by Spann for the first out. Andrew McCutchen stands in for the first time.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Batting third,
Gregory Polanco gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, on his way to second now. Pence around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there. Ready now, Bernie Gund, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Done.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Eduardo Nunez steps in now.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runner goes for second. Scorched to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. Back to the top of the order now, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And the run is in to score from third, and he is in there. Joe Panic strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Jeff Locke is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's ball four now on the intentional walk, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Brandon Belt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
And another foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Brandon Crawford gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. 2 down, runners at first and second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just... Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Cueto into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Matt Joyce steps into the box.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Matt Joyce.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jumbo.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Pagan will glide over and put it away as that ends the inning. Brandon Crawford is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
That's inside. 2-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Joyce is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Angel Pagan. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That evens it up 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Here's a high pop-up. Locke with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double. Mike Moustakas digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Sean Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Bernie Gund is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
For the Giants, the designated hitter, Bernie.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first with one out now, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Denard Span. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4. Leading off the inning, John Jaso, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Cueto sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
The tag, and he is out. So one away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. It's sharply toward third. And the Pirates have their first base hit. Gregory Polanco will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Pagan is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. Running now is McCutcheon. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Now a ball lined to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... Joe Panik started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Second baseman, Joe.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And reined in 1 away. 1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Lock into the windup. First pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Polanco. And that's the second out of the inning. Brandon Belt will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Joyce is there. And that's the 3rd out. Matt Joyce comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
That smokes, but right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Jung Ho Gong is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span giving chase. Mike Moustakas stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brandon Crawford makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Shortstop, Brandon.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Locke gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Angel Pagan will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Hunter Pence will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Snap throw from the catcher. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Joyce, and this one is gone. A home run.
The batter, number 1.
So a 2-run home run off the bat of Hunter Pence as this lead swells to 7-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Sean Rodriguez will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
Now batting,
Francisco Cervelli is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go.
And that's off the left field foul pole, a home run.
off next for the Pirates.
So a solo shot down the line in left, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Andrew McCutchen steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Moving laterally is Pagan to make the play here. 2 away. Gregory Polanco will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Denard Span is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Joe Hannon.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
The catcher, number
Buster Posey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning is this. Nelson Cruz will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. 1 away. Matt Joyce will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. He pulls this one into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jung Ho Gong will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe. Mike Moustakas will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Pence is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Brandon Belt comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 9.
Squared that one up just a little late. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Brandon Crawford will stand in.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
In there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting,
Angel Pagan digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hot shot to third. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is in there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game. Into the box now, Hunter Pence, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Bernie Gund will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game.
Oh, what a stop at first. The second for 1, not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Great effort defensively and a nice job of hustling down the line there. Eduardo Nunez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he's safe.
He's safe.
Denard Span steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Sean Rodriguez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Nunez is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cueto gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Joe Panik. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
San Francisco, second baseman.
Hit in the air out to center field. McCutchen has a play. Makes the play, one away. Buster Posey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Locks ready. Here's the first pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Joyce. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Brandon Belt gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Brandon Crawford steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. But a good play by the first baseman to spear. Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pagan is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Gregory Polanco will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Nelson Cruz will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Hard liner toward short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 9-2 contest. Matt Joyce will dig in. He doubled his last time. Number 64 will come in and pitch now. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Jung Ho Gong will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Runners breaking for the plate. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Lined hard toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runners breaking from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-3 ball game. Bucks down to their final out now. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running towards second. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Hunter Pence. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.